Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this. Smart. Makes sense. Great job, Sam. I never know how to do intros correctly. How do you do them? Can someone do a tutorial on how to do intros so you don't look like a... Take 3. What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Sammy Cole, and dang it. Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sammy Cole, and today we are going to be doing a full face of makeup to get this look. So, please subscribe, like, thumbs up if you like this video, comment below anything you'd like to see, be greatly appreciated, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, let's jump in to this look. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, just because they're not good. It's not good. You know, if like a 4-year-old could do eyebrows well, does that make sense? That's me in like the process. I just do them like a 4-year-old, and then I carve them out with concealer. So I go heavy-handed, and then I just carve them out with concealer. I've already primed my eyes as well. So we're just gonna jump on in to this look. So we are going to actually start with the eyes today. I have been traditionally I used to do like my whole foundation base first, and then I would do my eyebrows, and then I would do my eyes. However, lately I have been doing my eyebrows first. They look a little crazy, they look really carved out, but once we finish it, it'll chill them out a little bit. And I've actually been doing my eyes second, for a couple of reasons that I'll go through. One, it just helps with fallout, so if there's any fallout underneath my eyes, I can wipe that away, clean it off, and it doesn't ruin my base. And also, I do my eyes like... you'll see when I start doing them, it's like the corners like are not sharp, they're not really in a good shape, they kind of like droop down. Like, I'm still figuring it out. So I actually do my eyes first because then I can take a makeup wipe and cut it. So I will show you that, but we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna play with my James Charles by Morphe palette. I love this palette. I bought this and I really wasn't too sure, just because I was like, I don't use bright colors. Like, I don't use bright colors. I'm not a bright color person. I like more like earth tone stuff. But I bought this palette anyways, just because I wanted it for my collection and to kind of branch out as well. And now pretty much most of the looks I've been doing have been fairly colorful. So shout out to James Charles. That's my version of the well, leave me alone, okay? Shout out to James Charles for getting me out of my comfort zone. So we're gonna mess around and play with this palette, and we're gonna see what we get. Alrighty, so I went ahead and I did the right eye off camera. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, so this is what came out. And then we're going to be doing the left eye on camera, show you how we got this. Alrighty. We're going to get started, and the first color that I am going in with is going to be this darker purple color. I don't have the sheet anymore that has all the names on it, so I don't know the names, but this darker purple we're going to just go in with, and just have at it. I am using blinged brushes, and I'm using E13. These brushes, I invested in these, and I really like them. I watch a beauty YouTuber called Page. Let me turn this way for you. Paige Corinne, Corin, I'm probably butchering her last name, sorry. But she swears by these. I'm actually going to be using a lot of products today that she has been swearing by, and I was like, Bleep, we're going to get them. So I am just packing this purple on the outer corner and then just kind of swooping it in like a windshield wiper motion. When I pick the product up, I am like, I don't know if I did that previously, I should be tapping it off, just so we're not getting too much product. And then we're just kind of going in like so. Alright, next I'm going to go in with this purple, and I'm going to go over top of what we just did and bring it up a little bit more just to kind of give it ombre transition-y effect. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and take another bling brush, E12, and this doesn't have any product, I didn't pick up any product with it, and I am just going to buff out over top to kind of blend this out a bit. So using small circular motions, just blending that out. Alright, so now we're going to take an E15 from the Bling Brush collection, and I am going to dip into this bright yellow, and I'm just going to put this right on the top edge of where those purples meet. So then now that that product is laid down, I'm going to go in with this bright orange, same brush, just going to pick up some of that product, tap her off, and we're going to put her right in between the two. So a little more on the purple, under the yellow, and we're just going to get her in there. Alright, we are back. Eyes are almost done. Well, I'll do the lower lash line, but I gotta do my base first. So we are going to start with priming, and I'm so excited to use this today because I just got it not too long ago. But this is the Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream, and this was inspired by, yes, Paige Corin. Sorry, I keep like messing up her name. Paige Corin. And it's like a thicker white cream, but she, again, swears by this. So I am gonna give it a try today. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on, and I'm just gonna rub that all up in my face. Before I started, I did clean my face, and I did shave my face. Yes, that is a thing. If you do it already, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, maybe you want to, maybe you don't, but I take a little like face razor and I just, all the peach fuzz, it gets dead skin. My pimples that are all this like breakout down here, is all dried out now. So when I take that, it kind of like exfoliates it. And I try to do that like once a week. I don't do it too terribly often, but I try to do it once a week. Oh, that feels so nice. It feels so nice. I'm hyped about this. And the best thing about it, when she was talking about it, I was like, yeah, this thing's gonna be like $50. Like, this jar is pretty hefty. Like, it's a nicer brand. This I think was like $25. I actually got it with a couple other products, and everything that I got was $50 total, but this retails itself at, I think it was like $25, maybe $30, something like that. So I didn't think that was too bad for a larger thing of primer like that. So now we are going to go in with foundation. I am using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 00 AA. Literally the only time I will ever be a 00 is with this. I put 3 pumps on the back of my hand. And then this is also a Juno & Co. Sponge. So it's a miracle sponge. Miracle sponge? I don't know if it's called a miracle sponge. I'm not 100% sure. But bought this with it as well. I want to give it a try. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and just start spanking it into my skin. Bouncing, spanking, whatever you want to call it. Up to you. My skin looks really, like, good. Like, it looks really dewy. Do you guys, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, you can see that. Look at that. Is that the Miracle Queen? Is it the sponge? I don't know, but I really, really like it. My skin looks so good. All right. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and hope for the best here. I'm wiping product off because I can't stand when I have product all over me. Okay. All right, so we are gonna go in with concealer now, and we are using Tarte Tape Shape Concealer. I really want to branch out and try some other concealers, so if y'all got suggestions, hit a girl up. But I do really, truly love this concealer a lot. It's just very full coverage. It's just goes well with pretty much all the foundations that I've tried it with. It's like blended beautifully. I really, really like it. It's very creamy and fantastic. I'm going to go in with one of Jeffree Star's by Morphe's smaller little sponges to just do under the eyes. And we're just going to blend her in. Boom. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and set her in place with the Maybelline Loose Finishing Fit Me powder. And I'm going to be taking a F13 brush, F for face. And I'm just going to pick up the product on there, and we're just going to put her all on my face. This step is kind of the step for me that, like, puts everything in place and just kind of mattifies my face and makes me all one color and makes my skin look so smooth. So this is probably, like, definitely one of my favorite steps because it just gives me that, like, finished, flawless feel. You know what I'm saying? Picking up. I don't know why I always do this, but I do just, like, bring it down. Just a habit. I don't think it really does anything if we're being honest, but just a habit. I just kind of too, like, pat it in. I don't swirl too terribly much. You can do this with a sponge as well. I do that sometimes when I want, like, to really press her in. But I'm not going anywhere, so we're just gonna keep her simple. Boom. I don't know if you can tell if that makes a difference, but to me it, like, baby hairs. To me it makes, like, all the difference. So boom. She's set, she's smooth, She ready? Not really. We have a bunch more steps to go. All right. So now we're going to contour, bronze, blush, highlight, all that fun stuff. And we are going to be using the Juno & Co. Bombshell Face Palette. Perfectionist Sculpting Palette. Excuse me. But I got this with the Juno & Co. sponge. I got 2 sponges, this and the Moonshine Miracle Cream for $48. I used a code from Paige Corin and got, I think I paid $43 for everything. So I think it's a really good price for 4 items. So these are a little dark for me, but we're gonna try them out and see. So I'm going to take an F12 brush and dip that into the bronzing color. It's like a thick, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Definitely did not need as much as what I thought I did. So we're gonna it's like an odd contouring brush. Like I know that's what this is for. Just because I've seen others use it like this. But it just, I'm trying like to get used to like how it feels compared to what I've been, because what I typically use for like bronzing is a brush like this, so it's like angled, which I could still use this. There's nothing wrong with that. We're gonna step out of my comfort zone for a hot second. This is, look at that. That is Slop City. Like that is muddy. Like I'm not. Sam, you never cease to not impress me. Great job. Fantastic work. All right, we're gonna clean her up. We're gonna clean her up here. All right, so to clean her up, we are just going to be taking that smaller, you can take a small sponge, you can take a straight brush, literally anything really. But I picked up some setting powder on my smaller concealer, one that I use for my concealer. And then we are just gonna swipe her right underneath. Just pull her down like that. And it creates a nice cut, clean line. I'm gonna just let her on there for a little bit and bake. I haven't done this step in a while because I have not been insanely sloppy like I just was lately, so. Whew. All right. Hello. Okay, so we're just gonna leave her on there for one hot second while I clean this up and do some nose contour. All right, so for my nose contour, ooh, I got this so dirty. So I can't have nice things. I'm going to take a E14 brush from the Blinged brush set. We're gonna just put a little product on there, tap her off, and then we're just gonna run her right there. Yeah, that's even, right? Then I'm gonna take this fluffy little E11 and we're just gonna, no product on her. We are just gonna run it over there to kind of blend that out a little bit. She a little more snatch now. Better, better. All right, we're gonna wipe off using the same brush that we, actually no, yeah. Using the same brush that we set our face with, I'm just going to literally dust this off. You can see that it left a nice, clean, unmuddy, sloppy line. It's a little white under there, so I just kind of like try to, you know. Anyone else? Same? Cool. Okay, now she's looking a little bit more clean. Alrighty, sorry, my phone is going crazy. Just so okay, anywho, we are going to blush it up. I'm gonna see how dark this blush is. I'm gonna take an F15 brush and just dip it into, ooh, there's fallout. There's a lot of fallout. That's gonna be so freaking dark. What is up? Yeah, she dark. So, can y'all see how dark that is? Great. So we're just taking a little bit of that, very little of that. And I'm going to do the other cheek too, because we got to keep it even. I actually don't know if this is like an actual cheek brush or not. I don't know. I have like some fluffier cheek brushes and I don't like them. I like the ones that are like tighter. You know what I mean? Like the bristles are just a little bit. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm looking like Raggedy Ann's with her frickin' cheeks. So what we gonna do is I'm literally just taking a sponge, trying to get where there's not too terribly much product. I don't know why. I keep closing this mirror and throwing it, not realizing that I need it. And I am just gonna dab over that to just kind of diffuse her out a little bit, because she's a little hefty. She a hefty girl. She thick in all the good ways, but except the way that I need her to be. Okay. So that's a little bit better. The nice thing about blush is if you go too heavy-handed, I mean, you don't probably want to be looking, like I said, Raggedy Ann, but if you go too heavy-handed, and you do that and it's still, you know, very prominent, blush is one of the first things that fades, as you wear it throughout the day. So, no biggie. Don't worry about it. We Gucci. You Gucci, you alright. And also, do you. Alright, so then we're going to take this gold shade. I'm going to see. Let me just swatch this quick. Ooh. 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 Just gonna see. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's not too dark, right? Right? She ain't too dark. Nice. It's my family group chat. And when I say my family, I just mean my sisters and my mom, because my dad can't really text that well. And, yeah. So I'm going to do the same thing I did before, and we're just going to take this little guy and just kind of dab on top to kind of like blend it a little. All right. We glowing from the inside out. All right, so now we're going to go and work on the lower lash line. We're almost there, people. Almost there. I'm going to take this purple eyeliner by LA Girl. I really love LA Girl. I don't know how I really love LA Girls products because they're inexpensive and they have like a really nice variety of things. So we're just putting that on the waterlines. So that is on the waterlines. Bing, bang, boom. And then we're going to go back into the James Charles palette, and I am just, because I did purple on the lower, I'm going to try. I am just going to use the yellow and the orange on the bottom lashes and attempt to. So put that yellow on there. And we're just going to put her right underneath that purple. I have these like really small little wrinkle lines underneath, and it makes it really hard when I do like my lower lashes because it like wants to just settle in there and it just wants to crease in there. Now I'm taking the orange and just going over top of exactly what I just did. Alrighty, now for the inner corner, I'm going to be taking an E16. Oh, BT dubs. I went in with the E15 to just do the lower lash line like that. But now I'm going to take that color that we put on our lids. Normally I like to do something a little brighter or a little like lighter than what I put on my lids, but this is what we got. So we're just going to highlight the inner corner with that. Beep, boop, boop, bop. So now all that's left is I'm going to go off camera, do my bottom lashes, pop on a lip, and we'll be back to close her out. Alright, y'all, so last and final step, which I have been skipping because why do we need to set the face when we're just not going to go anywhere? But just to show you the final step that I would always do, Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I love this stuff so much. It just feels so good and so fresh. But that is it, y'all. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and we'll see you in the next one. Chat soon.